Hello, I'm Melissa Barrett. Welcome to Kwanzaa 2021. Our theme is Our Principles, Our Power. Today is day 5, Nia, Purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness.
Nia, the 5th of the 7 principle, speaks to purpose. And I believe that as human beings, we should all have a purpose in life. Now, I believe that purpose can come from a higher source, a higher power. I received my purpose from my relationship with God, the Creator. And my purpose is not only to worship Him, but my purpose is also to introduce Him as much as I can to others who may not know Him. But also, we have a purpose in building other people up and leading them to a more productive life by our example, by how we treat others, by how we respond to others in need, but also by teaching them principles that will help them embrace a purpose for their own being. And so purpose, when we have a purpose, it helps us to face the challenges of our existence on a daily basis. It drives us. It is our purpose that drives us and that gives us meaning for life. And so whatever your purpose is, cultivate it, nurture it, build on it. And for me, purpose ought to center in a higher power. And that purpose for me is centered in God, as He leads me to live a productive life, and as I attempt to bless others as He has blessed me. So I hope you find a purpose in life that will drive you to live the best life that you can live.
Hi, my name is Chastity Lott, and I will be talking about the Kwanzaa principle, Nia. Purpose is the reason something exists, an intended end, aim, or goal. Purpose creates meaning, offers a sense of direction, and helps guide our paths, behavior, and our goals when applied to our lives. As a young person, sometimes we struggle with identity, who we are, and what we are doing with our lives. It's important to search, learn our history, and experience new things to help direct our purpose in life. This understanding will help us contribute to our community in positive ways, give back to our community, and help build a legacy of Black excellence.
Brother Barrett seems very serious, like all the time. But a lot of people don't go behind the scenes and see Brother Barrett as a select few of us was able to see him. One year, almost every year, we go ahead of time, like a week ahead of time, because we gotta shut down a lot of the Christmas stuff and clean out the furniture, put all those chairs in there, help set up for Kwanzaa. So one year he was teaching Tarika and I how to play the drums. They have several drums in the house. And we didn't know that it was so strenuous on the body. You have to, grip that drum between your legs, and you're doing your arms the whole time. Me and Tarika gave up after maybe 10, 15 minutes. Your arms are sore. It's real serious. Brother Barrett, he can speak about so much just immediately, right off the top of his head. He was going and going and going, and he wouldn't let us stop. I was so sore the next day, I could barely lift my arms. My legs was all sore. It was a hot mess. We couldn't even play the drums at Kwanzaa because we were so sore. But Brother Bear found it so much joy and laughter, and we had a good time. There's a video of it too. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Cynthia. And when I think of Kwanzaa, I think of family and community. Over the years, Kwanzaa has shown me how important it is for families to come together, create memories, remember our ancestors, and to pass on traditions. Peter Barrett was a very important person in my life. He was a brother, he was a friend, a mentor, and a motivator. And the impact he has left on me over the years is how important it is to know where you've come from And with that, it encouraged me to go out and do my DNA on 23andMe and Ancestry.com. And with that, I at least have a start as to where my ancestry started from. And I'm glad I was able to share that with Peter before he went home, and he was excited to know that I started my ancestry journey. And I hope that many of you will also strike out and do the same for yourselves. And as far as Kwanzaa, I hope that you're able to attend a Kwanzaa this year and get closer to your families and your communities and learn how you can be more of an impact in your communities. Thank you.
Woo, okay, this one gonna be rough, y'all, so stick with me. My boy, Peter Berry. Oh, I love me some Peter. You know what? Me and Peter might be cousins. We didn't get to find out that because he told me how my last name used to have a D and then somebody dropped it and then we went from the end. That brother was educated. You hear me? That was one brother who was in that community teaching the young folks, teaching the old folks. I mean, every time you hear him, how you doing? He called me Sister Goodhair because I had the best wigs in all of Stockton, Oakland, and everywhere I went. He called me Sister Goodhair. I said, hey, Peter. Man, I sure miss Peter. And every time he had a story, boy, I thought I can talk. Whoa, Peter can talk. Oh, yes, Lord. We talked about 37 hours one time. You didn't know that. You know that was a day and some extra. But Peter was a loving spirit, made sure that you educated yourself. That was something that all of us who came in contact with Peter made sure that you educated yourself, get to know your people, know about where you came from, and respect and love and find out about your ancestors. And that's something that we're missing, is the respect of the elders, because that's something that he also taught the young people. Always respect your elders. Make sure that you take care of your elders. And that's what we need to do. And that's what we need to remember, that he would want you to make sure that you love your people, take care of your people, and keep educating yourself about who you are. I miss you and I love you, Peter.
Don't forget to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. Each day of Kwanzaa, we are broadcasting to you so you can learn a little bit more about it.